Hello everyone, welcome back to Tech with BSK. So in today's video, we are going to learn about Azure Storage Account. It is also one of the most fundamental and also widely used services in Microsoft Azure. Okay, so in almost in every Azure service, we are relying on storage account to securely store and manage data, whether it is like virtual machine disk, application files, backups, logs, or big data. Like Azure Storage Account provides like a scalable, durable, and also high availability solutions, right? So with Azure Storage Account, right? So we can able to do these things. Let me list out what are the things we can able to manage by using storage account. Okay, very first thing, it is like a simple object, simple object storage, simple object storage, and also we can store. You can store massive instructive data. Okay, instructive data. Okay, then after that, images, videos, files, and also like a PDF, document, so on. Okay, anything, any type of data we can able to store using storage account, and also name should be unique across all Azure accounts. Across all Azure accounts. Okay, and also naming should be 3 to 24 character. Okay, 3 to 24 character long. Okay, and that should be use that should be like smaller letter and also with numbers. Okay, numbers and letter format, that should be smaller format. Okay, letters and number format. Okay, this thing we can able to do. Okay, and also we can able to store lot of data. Okay, let's take one use case. Okay, let's take one use case. Okay, let's take amazon.com. Okay, amazon.com. Okay, so in amazon.com we have a lot of data we have to manage. Okay, there is a lot of images, lot of things, a lot of stores we have to manage in Amazon. Okay, let's take this example. Okay, here by using virtual machines, normal virtual machines, we can't store this much of data, and you need some external device you require like storage account. Okay, in storage account, we can maximum size of storage account should be 500 TB. Let me write it down. Maximum size of storage account is 500 TB and expandable. Okay, expandable. Okay, it will be expandable, and also with one file, right, maximum file size is 4.75 TB. It will support up to 4.75 TB of file. It will be support. Okay, in storage account. Okay, maximum size of storage account is 500 TB. Okay, 500 TB, and maximum file size should be 4.75 TB. This much of file also Azure storage account will support. Okay, there are four types of storage data storages. Okay, data storages. Okay, first one is container. Number two, file share. Number three, tables. Number four, queues. Okay, let's take containers. What containers is doing? Okay, there will be different types of containers will be there. Okay, let's take blob. Okay, one container. Then page blob. Okay, then another one will be append blob. Okay, let's take blob. Okay, For example, we have massive unstructured data is there. Okay, you want to upload. Okay, there it will be divided into multiple blocks and store it. Okay, there is a large number of data is there, right? So you want to manage that one, and also to calling, right, it will be some latency will be there. To manage that one, it will be divided into multiple blocks and store. Okay, like that way, whenever you are accessing anything, so we can able to get the response quickly. Okay, then after that, page blob will be there, right? Page blob will be, it will be recommended to store VM files. Okay, .vht files. Recommend to store VM files. It will be .vht file. Okay, then will be append file will be there. So append file will be can store all log files. Okay, can store all log files. Okay, where for example we have like some log files you need to store, some case related log files, or like any other. Okay, so you want to store those log files, you can able to use this append blob. Okay, and file share. Okay, file share will be, it will be like network share folder. Okay, network share folder, like in VMs we are using, right? So there will be some network share folders will be there. So you want to you want to share this particular file. Okay, this particular drive should be accessible to multiple people, and also like we can able to use this file share, and we can able to manage that one. Okay, and table storage will be like no SQL data, no SQL data. For example, if you are using Cosmos DB, or like in any other NoSQL database you are using, like their data will be format will be not like rows and column. Normal SQL data will be storing with normal rows and column size table manner. It will going to store it. Okay, right? But in Cosmos DB, but it will be not like a rows and column structure. It will be unstructured data. Okay, unstructured data, like it will be key value page will be there. Some lot of differently it will be stored in Cosmos DB. So those also we can able to store in the storage account. Okay, queues is like to store messages. Okay, to store messages, we can able to use queues. For example, where you can use, okay, storing messages, where we have like some ATL provider will be there. So we want to like recharge some thousand, recharge some 10,000, 1 lakh recharges happens in 1 minute, like that. So to manage the particular queues and all, and also like we can able to use this queue storage. Okay, for example, in application we need to manage some queues, so that we can able to use this queue storage. Okay, what happens? Okay, let's this is all storage account will support. Okay, it will be like designed with a high availability, security, and scalability. You can able to use this storage account, like for smaller application, enterprise workloads also we can able to use this storage account. Okay, in this hands-on demo, we will create storage account and explore different services and understand storage redundancy and options, and also see how we can use in real world Azure environment. Okay, by the end of this video you will have a solid understand of Azure storage account, and also like many other services how we can creation, so we can able to see that. Let's get started and let's jump to the portal. Let's create a storage account. Okay, let me open Azure portal. In search box, you can type storage account. We can able to click on create. Then you should be create resource group. Okay, click on create resource group and call this one storage RG. Okay, then click on OK. You can give, and here let me take this storage account name. Let me call this one Microsoft. Okay, see the Microsoft name or part of name is trademark Azure Blob. Okay, Let me call some Krishna. Okay, let me check this one is available. See, the storage account is not available in my subscription, but this was used by some other account. Okay, that is the reason we should be unique storage account we need to create while setting up storage account. Okay, and that should be some characters. Let me give. So it will not support this characters. Okay, letters and numbers only it will support, and that should be 3 and 24. Okay, up to 3 to 24 characters only it is going to support. Let me call this some unique name. Select with PSK. Okay, we just use some unique name that should not overlap in any other account, any other Azure account. And region you to select, and prefer type in your wish what you're going to like utilizing, like Azure Blob Storage or something like that. And standard and premium, right? So it is like a lower latency you required, so you want to get access your data very fast, so you can go with some premium, because where it will provide some high level disk Azure will provide. So from this demo purpose, standard is fine for me. And redundancy. Okay, let's discuss more about this redundancy. There will be four types of redundancy will be there: local redundant storage, geo redundant storage, zone redundant storage, and geo zone redundant storage. Okay, let's discuss more about that. Okay, let me take one storage account. Right, let me take this one. Okay, let's take one data center. Okay, let's take one data center. By default, whenever you are storing your data, Azure will create 3 copies. Okay, let me call this one. When you are enabling LRS, right? When you are enabling LRS, okay, that will create 3 different copies in within the same data center. Okay, in different racks, maybe they will create. Okay, let me call this one as LRS. Okay, LRS, it will be different. It will be like within the data center, it is going to like replicate our data with the 3 different files. It will going to manage that. Okay, let's call this one LRS, and let's call this location as West US. Okay, West US, we are going to create this one, and within the same center, it is going to like attach with each other. Okay, they will be accessible with each other. Okay, whenever any rack is went down, so other rack another file will be there, that will be able to get the access, will be able to get the request. Okay, this is about LRS will be within the same data center. It is going to like create the replicas of our storage data. Okay, that is where it will work on it. Okay, let me take zone redundancy. Okay, zone redundancy, how it will be. Let me create. Okay, one. Let me take example. We have okay, we have zone redundancy. We are going to create. What will happen? It will be create 3 different zones. Okay, 3 different zones. Okay, we have 3 different zones, and it will be create. Okay, this is about ZRS. H2S ZRS. Okay, what happens? Let me call this one zone 1. We can call this as zone 2. Okay, and let's call this one as zone 3. Okay, what happens? Everything will be interlinked with each other. Okay, let me write this one. Okay. Okay, like this way it is going to work on it. Okay, so when we enable zone redundancy storage, if you are enabled, right? So what happens? Our data will be replicated into 3 regions. Okay, 3 zones it is going to create it within the same region. 3 zones it is going to create it. Okay, zone 1, one copy, zone 2 another copy, zone 3 is another copy. In the same region, different zones will be there. In that zones, our data will be cloned into different areas. Okay. What is geo zone redundancy? Okay, geo zone redundancy is nothing but, okay, so it is going to like create, it will be one LRS, one ZRS. Okay, one ZRS will be there, the replica will be LRS will be there. Okay, when we enable like that, what is geo redundancy? Geo redundancy is, okay, let me take this one. Okay, it is like a same. It is going to, this is GRS. This is GRS and this one is GZRS. Okay, zero redundancy. GRS will be say two LRS will be there, some other region, another region LRS, and one region is LRS. Like this, it is going to work on geo redundancy storage. Okay, geo redundancy will be another one primary region will be ZRS and secondary region will be LRS. So it is going to like manage like this, and ZRS will be within the same region, different zones. It is going to create it like this. It is going to work on. Let's go to LRS versus GRS versus ZRS in Azure. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, let's open this one. You can see, you can able to go through this document and you can able to understand more. Replication data within our storage account to single physical data center located in the primary region of your choice, LRS. Okay. Then ZRS copies your data synchronously across 3 or more Azure availability tools in the primary region. Applications require a high availability. Microsoft recommends using ZRS in primary region and also replicating to secondary region. Okay, like this it is going to work on it. The same region, different availability zones, it is going to like set up copies of our data. Okay, then what happens? GRS. Okay, GRS will be data synchronized to one or more availability primary region using LRS. Okay, LRS to LRS, it will be GRS. Okay, then you can see ZRS. ZRS will be primary will be ZRS, secondary will be LRS. Okay, like this it is going to work on. You can go through this document and you can able to go. You can study about these points and all. You can able to understand more about that. Okay. So in this demo purpose, I just required LRS is fine for me. Okay, click on next. Okay, here you can go. There is a access types will be there, right? There will be 3 types. Okay, one is hot, another one is cool, another one is cold. Okay, what happens? Hot is when you are accessing our data frequently, daily purpose, you need our access. You need to call. You need to access that one. So you can go with hot type. Okay, that will be cost will be high compared to these two. Okay, and cool when your data is not required frequently access, sometimes you need to manage, and also once in a while you need to access this one, you can go with cool. Okay, cold is like very rare can able to access your data, like some backup purpose, those that time you require the data, that time you can go with cold. It will be very less price. Okay, but when you are enabled this one, you are frequently accessing the data, then cost will be higher compared to hot. Okay, keep in mind this one, and you can able to you can able to select your required access type and you can able to use it. Okay, and let's go to next. Here networking, right? So when we enable this public access, anyone in the world can able to access by using our endpoint. Okay, and when you enable this secure by parameter, so most restricted, so you want to manage using within our Azure networking. So one we within the same virtual network you need to manage. So you can go with this particular secure by parameter. We can discuss more about in next coming sessions. Okay, private endpoint discussion. Okay, I am enable this one public access. So public network access scope will be enabling from all networks. Okay, anyone from the world can able to access. Okay, if you enable this one, okay, enable select a virtual network and IP address. Okay, whenever I'm providing my IP address, I only can able to access. The rest of the world cannot able to access if you can select this one. Okay, right now I have enable in real time, right? So organizations will able to provide will able to enable this one only, enable from selected virtual network and IP address. They will grant access to select two virtual networks. We will be working on those virtual networks, and we can able to access the storage accounts. Okay, rest of the world or rest of the networks they can't able to access. Okay, right now enabling these all networks. Okay, let's go to next. Right, data protection, right? So you want to like enable soft delete for blobs. Okay, if you delete your blob and data will be available 7 days. Okay, then disabling this one. Okay, I'm not required this all things. So usually in organizations we will keep like 90 days like that. 3 months we can keep, or 30 days we can keep based on our requirement from the business. Okay, we can able to select those. Okay, dates. And let's go to next. Here, right, to require I mean secure transfer for this TP operations. This one, right, when we're accessing that multiple containers, multiple data, so we need to enable these points. Okay, let's see how this will work in the when real time when you are uploading the data and accessing the data. Okay, so like this it is going to work on it. Okay, let's go to next, and there will be like default Microsoft enable management keys will be there. Okay, so if you want to like create or customize the access keys and all by using your keyboards, and also like you can able to create your own key, and you want to able to access, you can able to create that as well. But I'm taking Microsoft manager keys right now. Okay, then I'm going to review and create. Okay, let's wait a while, validation will complete. So let's click on create. Okay, deployment is in progress. Let's wait a while. That will complete. Then we can discuss more how we can upload the data, those things. Okay, let's go to resource. Okay, here in today's video, I will show you container level blob storage. Okay, public access only I will show you in this today's video. This blob how we can upload I will show you, and also static how we can able to host on static website as well by using storage account. That will also I will show in today's demo. Okay, in next session we can discuss more about networking concept, how we can restrict our networking, accessing the storage account, how developers used to access the storage account. Okay, we cannot provide this endpoint every time, right? Everyone, right? So how they can able to access using access keys, shared access signature keys and all. So we can discuss more in the next session. In this today's session we can able to discuss, let's create one container. Okay, container one we can call. Okay, this is private. Now I am giving blob level access. Okay, let's click on create. What I will do, I will create one more container. Okay, container 2 with access level should be available. Container level I can give. Okay, I will click on create. Okay, let's go to container 1. Let's upload the data. Like this, so you can able to create your containers and you can able to upload it. There is upload option is there. You can click on upload. Okay, then you can browse for files. Let's take one file. Okay, let's upload. Okay, let me take this endpoint. Okay, here there is a copy URL is there. You can copy this URL. Let me take this one. Okay, another one. I will upload data container 2 as well. Container 2 upload your data, same file I will going to upload here as well. Let's see the difference, what will happen. Okay, let's upload this one as well. Okay, let's copy this URL as well. Okay, copy URL. Okay, let me try to access both. This is second container. Okay, let me try to access first container as well. Okay, so both are the same. I don't see any difference between them. Okay, let me do one thing. Okay, let me go ahead and add multiple files. Okay, in container 2, one more file I will add. Okay, here I will upload one more file, load balancer. Okay, let me upload. Okay, let me go to another container. Let's upload another file as well. Let me upload. Okay, uploading the file. Okay, let me try to access this. Okay, to want to access multiple files, right? So here we have URLs is there. Okay, we have our URLs will be there, right? Let me check how we can access multiple files. Okay, list blob file. Okay, blob multiple files. How we can access? Let's see. Okay, there is a REST API. So this is the reason I have enabled that. Okay, REST API. Okay, then here you can see after container there is a question mark will be there. This question mark we can take up to here. You can take. You can able to access multiple files. So here I am pasting this. Okay, both containers. I am going to pasting this one. Okay. Okay. Let me take first container URL. Okay. Let's see the difference now. Let's earlier we can able to access both, right? Now let me access both. Okay. So let me paste first one. So here we are not getting any response. Okay. Resource not found. We are not able to access multiple files. Okay. Here let me take another one with container level of access we have granted, right? That we can be able to see. We can able to see the response. Okay, like this. That is the way difference between the access level. Okay. If interview also anyone ask what is difference between the container level and blob level. In blob level you cannot able to access the multiple files, but in container level you can able to access multiple files. We can get the response. Like that is where we have to answer the question. Okay, then this is about container level, how we can upload the data, how we can access the data. We have seen that in storage account we can able to host one static website also we can able to host. Okay, there is an option. There is a static website in data management. There is a static website option is there. You can enable this one. Okay, you can give some name, right? Index.html and let me call this one dot. Okay, and this one I will manage this one as if any error is coming, that will be go to this particular path. Okay, let's save this one. Okay, here we will get some URL. Very first we can see what is the response we are getting. Okay, so here we don't have any data we have hosted, right? That is the reason the requested content does not exist. Okay, let's go to again data storage. Everything data storage, here only we can able to manage all our data. We can able to hold store our data. There is a dollar web is there, right? You can go to dollar web. Okay, and you can upload your data. I have one index.html file I have in my local. Let me upload that one. Okay, there is one index.html and you can upload that one. Okay, as soon as it is upload you can just refresh the page. Okay, we can able to get the response. This is about static website. Okay, website will not change and it is going to manage by using storage account as well. Okay, for example, if you want to like manage with some this is storage account, right? Storage account website you can see. Okay, how it will be. Here you can see this is the storage account name. That is the way because storage account will work with URL based, right? This is the storage account name. That should be unique name across all accounts. This is the endpoint, storage account endpoint. Okay, and container details. We are just going to manage that one. Okay, if you want to access with some other domain name, so you can create a domain name in DNS zone. Then we can able to like integrate with the CNAME. This one is the CNAME, right? So URL to name that will be like CNAME. You have to go with that. You have to like add that one. Then once we have added that in the DNS zone, we can able to manage using DNS as well. Okay, so like that it is going to work on it. Okay, that one also here the container, and you want to add that one in static websites. Here you can see under networking, here public access is there, network routing is there, custom domain. So here you have to give your DNS name, and you can able to manage that by using DNS name. Okay, like that way it is going to work on it. Okay, that's all. That's it for today's session. Okay, in the next session we can discuss more about access keys, SAS keys, and also like we can restrict how we can restrict the access using private access, private endpoints and all, private endpoint enablement in storage account. Those things and all we can see in the next session. In the part 2, please keep watch our channel. Okay, for upcoming sessions and all. Okay, in this session we have successfully learned how to create and configure other storage account and explore the different storages, right? So as of now we have explored more in blob storage. We can discuss more about queues, tables, file sets as well. Okay, so few takeaway points from this video. So Azure storage account is like a fundamental Azure resource. Okay, it will support blob, file, queue, table and disk storage. Okay, it offers multiple redundancies like LRS, ZRS, GRS and GZRS. Okay, then also we can able to secure, scalable and highly like storable storage accounts. Okay, like, and also we can integrate with different services with storage account. Okay, and also we can able to host our static websites. We can store images and video storage, and also like we can take application backups, and also like virtual machine disk, we can integrate that one. We can able to use file storage, logs and data archiving we want to manage. There is a logs archiving and data archiving you want to manage, we can able to use storage account. Okay, that's all today's session. So if you found this video helpful, please like the video, share your questions in the comment box. I will reply to query as soon as possible. Please subscribe to Tech with PSK for more Azure DevOps, Kubernetes, Terraform and Cloud tutorials. Okay, thank you for watching.